At ngayon naman ay sisimulan na natin ang ating final game for today in do or die match ng Senate Defenders kontra LGU Vanguards.
Alright, Coach, very crucial ang game na to para sa parehong koponan dahil both teams have only this game left para sa ating eliminations.
At kung babalikan natin ang ating standings, ang LGU Vanguards ay nasa 6th place with 3 wins and 4 losses habang ang katunggali nila ngayon Senate Defenders ay kasalukuyan nasa 7th place naman with 2 wins at 5 losses. At sa susunod na round ng ating liga, ang top 6 teams na lamang ang aabante sa quarterfinals habang ang bottom 2 naman ay mai-eliminate ngayong season 2.
Tama ka dyan, Coach. Kaya dito sa game na to, magkakaalaman na, Coach. Kung naging sobrang matindi yung kanina, ito, for sure, matindi din. Sino sa kanila ang uusad sa ating quarterfinals? Pero bago tayo dumako sa inabangan nating bakbakan sa hardcourt, alamin muna natin with these two teams have been up to. Let's watch this.
Sa ating third at final game sa hapong ito, mag-aagawan ang LGU Vanguards at Senate Defenders ng spot sa quarterfinals. Parehong hangad ng dalawang koponan na umabante sa susunod na round at ang do-or-die game na ito ang magde-decide ng kanilang kapalaran. Vanguards versus Defenders. Nanalo ang LGU sa kanilang huling laban at gumawa ng 49 points at triple-double ang main man na si Kiko Adriano. Muling dadalhin ni Adriano ang superb performance kasama pa sina Ervic Vijandre at Francis Zamora upang pataubin ang Senate Defenders. May tsansa pa ang Senate Defenders na makapasok sa quarterfinals at mangyayari ito kung tatalunin nila ngayon ang LGU Vanguards. Determinado na di magpatalo si Kenneth Durendes at muling magpapakita ng gilas si Senator Sonny Angara at maging si Tata Marata. Sino ang uusad sa susunod na round? Sino ang magkakaroon ng great offensive game? Sino ang mangingibabaw at maihahatid ang koponan sa tagumpay? Tutukan ang scoring showdown sa pagitan ng LGU Vanguards at Senate Defenders.
Coach, Senate, LGU.
Nako, even to sa akin kasi alam mo naman pag knockout, lahat ng game, ng performance ng players, lahat yan nagko-contribute, lahat nagko-cooperate, they share everything. So lahat yan siguro I'm sure ibubuhos nila lahat yan.
Alright, Coach, thank you. At ngayon, ready na ang Ynares Sports Arena para sa pinakahihintay na laban ngayong hapon. The Senate Defenders going up against the LGU Vanguards. Let's go back to Sev and Jare Escobar.
Very simple. Pag nanalo LGU, 4-4 sila. Pagka ang Senate tanggal, 2-6 sila.
Correct, yes.
Tapos, pag nanalo ang Senate, 3-5. 3-5 the LGU, but the rule of the win over the other, well,
Winner over the other.
yeah, ganun pa simple. So the rule is, do not lose. Very simple.
Basically,
Do
yes,
not lose, ano, Jolly?
Tama yun. And this is going to be very interesting, sigurado. You mentioned we are going to see some fireworks here dahil nakikita natin dito sa side ng Senate Defenders. Of course, Zaldi Realbit and the Kenneth Durendes. At saka lalaro this afternoon is, this afternoon is Senator Jingoy Estrada, di ba? So, interesting yan. Dito naman sa kabila is LGU, of course, Kiko Adriano, tapos yung super scorer nila na si Ervic Vijandre and Francis Zamora is there to provide rebounds para sa kanila.
The muscle inside.
Yeah,
Hindi ko pa rin makalimutan yung half-court shot ni Senator Angara. Pumasok. Dito ba naman pinukol sa harap namin. Pero ito, tama si Jerry. When it's for all the marbles, wala nang passions will run high here.
Correct,
because
yes.
it's survival. You lose, you don't go forward here today.
Kaya naman din talagang full force ang dating nitong Senate Defenders because you mentioned if they're able to get a win dito sa larong ito, no, magiging pareha sila 3 and 5, winner over the other rule. Automatic sila papasok doon sa number 6 spot na yan. LGU ang malalaglag sa ilalim.
So, sisimplihan ng LGU ang buhay nila. 4-4 sila. Di abante.
Tama.
Okay. Yung team standings yan will suddenly have no meaning when we complete the first round on Wednesday. Ang games natin will be on Wednesday this coming week. Okay, let's send it to our Coliseum announcer to introduce the lineup. So get this game underway between the LGU and the Senate.
Good evening and welcome here at the Ynares Sports Arena as we continue with the second round eliminations in tonight's do or die main game between the local government unit in the Senate of the Philippines in the second round eliminations of the season 2 of your UNTV Cup. Let's welcome in first your LGU Vanguards. Number 7, Arnold Hukutan. Number 9, Kiko Adriano. Number 10, Jel Alonte. Number 11, Matthew Arzola. Number 13, Niel Tupas III. Number 15, Jixi Pecania. Number 18, Ervic Mihandre. Number 20, Jason Sousa. Number 24, Victor Vasquez. Number 29, Christopher Legaspi. And number 30, Francis Zamora. Their head coach is Raymond Valenzuela. Now give it up for your Senate defenders. Number 7, Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Number 4, Silvestre Amador. Number 5, Ronald Golding. Number 8, Benjamin Navea. Number 9, Domingo Basaysay. Number 10, Warren Tan. Number 15, Lino Ong. Number 17, Ryan Endaya. Number 18, Rodelio Dasquil. Number 19, Captain Marbel, Kenneth Duremdes. Number 24, Christian Andaya. Number 25, Andrew Garcia. Number 29, Edward Ganal. Number 30, Tata Marata. Number 35, Salvi Realubit. And number 42, Daniel Jamson. Their head coach is playing coach Lino Ong. Both teams please meet at center court for the traditional sportsmanship handshake. Let's first meet the starting 5 of your LGU Vanguards. At guard number 24, Victor Vasquez. The other guard number 13, Niel Tupas. At center number 30, Francis Zamora. At forward number 11, Matthew Arzola. And the other forward number 9, Kiko Adriano. Here now is a starting lineup of your Senate defenders. At guard number 24, Christian Andaya. The other guard number 30, Tata Marata. At center number 35, Salvi Realubit. At forward number 10, Warren Tan. And the other forward number 19, Kenneth Duremdes. Officiating this ball game are Jonard Garcia, Jun Santiago, and Alan Manzano. This is your UNTV Cup. Ito ang bagong game ko.
One team moves forward, the other does not. Let's go quickly to Jerry Alcantara to set the stage. Jerry, what do you have?
Seb, let me start with our Senate defenders. Our Senate defenders came prepared in this game, no? According to Zaldi Realubid, nag-practice sila ng mga bagong plays with Coach Bill Reyes. Problema daw kasi nila in the past games na kapag na-trap na, hindi na nila naitatawid ang bola. At pinaghandaan nila na maaring bantayan ngayon si Captain Dormete. So yun, they have new plays for that. They have one main goal for their defense, limit Kiko Adriano. At our Senator Jinggoy Estrada is here and we might see him in action today pala. He's still nursing a left knee injury but he really wants to play, contrary to doctor's advice. Wala naman ngayon si Senator Sonny Angar at Richard Dino due to duty calls. Back to you, Seb.
Interesting how politics brings people together, separates them. Of course, si Francis Zamora sa San Juan at si Jinggoy, matagal na mayor din ng San Juan yan. Ha?
That's correct, yes. Kaya talagang magkakilala din talaga yung dalawang yan. Pero early, big three-pointer para dito kay Tata Marata, para dito sa Senate defenders. Pero Francis Zamora sa ilalim, couple of pump fakes, got Zaldi Realubit in the air and gets fouled. Free throws kagad para sa kanya. Misses first though.
I hope Zaldi manages to play longer, ha? Kasi may isang game
Napapagod ba?
Hindi, na-injure siya kaagad. Siguro yung mga lumang wear and tear, nag-wear and tear uli. Kenneth Duremdes at 3, no? Zalford as called by Ronnie Magsano.
Ang tawagan eh, Salford.
Hindi ko alam sa inyo. Hindi ko maintindihan. Meron akong... I refuse to understand everything. Tan! Knocks it in.
It's just something.
Oh, okay lang yan.
Couple of offensive rebounds para sa Senate defenders.
The scoreboard is going bananas. It's actually 4-0. Yep, that's right now. We got it now. Zamora, close range, got it.
Well, Francis Zamora is much younger than the 6'6" Zaldi Realobit. So getting it done early in this ballgame. Some rebounds, and then this time he's successful with his putback.
The undergoal stab does not work. Here comes Kiko Adriano, and he is dribble interrupted by number 24. That's Christian Andaya, and that's the first foul on Andaya.
Number 24, Christian Andaya, his first.
Tulad ng report nga ni Jerry kanina, Seth, talagang they know the importance of this ballgame. According to her, full force ang Senate defenders ngayon, dahil alam din nila pagka nakuha nila itong panalo na to, they are on to the next level.
Tupas misses from the outside. Brother of Neil Tupas, the Tupas playing brothers. This one is a congressman from Iloilo. Congressman kung hindi public official sa Iloilo. In the meantime, Marata tries it from outside, it won't bite. Here comes Kiko Adriano. And two former good scorers of the Pro League up against each other. Adriano pockets it, and we're tied.
Nice looking baseline jump shot from the former PBA player Kiko Adriano. According to Jerry, talagang kailangan they have to limit yung kanyang point production dahil we know he's good for about 20 points on a given night, ano?
Here's Marata. It won't drop. Here's Duremdes pushing away everybody, unable to score, and everybody watching Duremdes.
Kenneth Duremdes staying with the play, misses an undergoal stop, pero he's right there to get his own miss and a putback. Kenneth Duremdes.
Our score stands at 6-4 with still 7:20 to go. Opening quarter. Look at this, three-point shot, missing everything. And Tan collects the
This is
miss.
Warren Tan.
Oh, magaling sa ilalim yan, matyaga sa ilalim yan. Samantala Marata, this is the best offensive unit probably for the Senate. Nice pass. Here's Tan. He likes it, but he misses completely. Ball going through his fingertips. And Andaya with his second personal foul.
Number 24, Christian Andaya, his second. 3 on the defenders.
3 team fouls already against the Senate. And we have Andaya coming in for Tan.
Andaya for Juan.
Ito, alam natin kung gaano ka-deadly. Ito, naglalabas ng bola dito sa harap natin. Itong si Kiko Adriano. Very deadly sa open court ito. Most of the time gets his points through layups. Pero earlier we saw a nice half-court baseline jumper galing sa kanya. Ito, makikita natin yung offense ng LGU this time.
Tumas goes to the middle. Zamora, it won't drop and stay down.
Well, from time to time, we will see Francis Zamora take some jumpers, pero we know that's not his strength. Pero Kenneth Duremdes, yan ang strength niya. Little 16-footers. Nice jump shot galing dito kay Duremdes.
Taas na guardian, taas na forward. Adriano gets Andaya dropping to the deck. There's a drive to the basket by Vasquez. The dish to the last moment, it will not work.
Saldi Realobit manning that shaded area very well. Gets a nice shot block that time.
Arzola tried it inside. It didn't work. It's taken away by Vasquez. It's a 3-on-1. Vasquez, layup, no. Zamora picks it up. Wants to make the curl. Wants to go all the way. You know where he's going. He gets blocked. Step back jumper. Ayaw.
Make that 2 blocks for Zaldi Realobit.
1 against 3. No problem.
You see the confidence of a Kenneth Duremdes, former PBA player, attacking 3 defenders that time. One jab step, pump fake, and he's right there in the cup.
3 straight baskets, 3 unanswered baskets by the Senate. And here comes Duremdes gently gliding. This won't be a fast game, trust me. They will try to conserve. This is energy conservation game. Trust me.
Lahat yan ilalabas pag mga end game na, mga fourth quarter. Ngayon, they will try to just stay in the game. That's what they're doing through efforts of Kenneth Duremdes. They have a nice 8-point lead.
Yeah, and this timeout will allow them an opportunity to send in Eric 300. But let's use this timeout to the max. We'll be back.
Erbic, pag ikaw to, atake mo papunta rito. Kasi si Kiko lang ang i-help. Kung ikaw dito, atake mo lang dito. Okay? Go.
Morning, Doremdes. Challenge natin.
Nagbabalik po ang ating UNTV Cup, ang ating Public Service Basketball League second cup at halos patapos na ang ating classification. Phase second part ng classification actually, and 6 teams will advance. We officially end it actually on Wednesday. There are 2 games scheduled here in this venue on Wednesday. The final games will be the House of Representatives against the MMDA, which won in great fashion earlier, and a big game, Judiciary against PNP on Wednesday. Both teams at the top. Here's Vihadre already in the game. The first shot is no good.
Well, partner, LGU might be lulled into playing a slow game as well, like the Senate Defenders. Dapat hindi nila gawin, dapat hindi sila mahawa sa Senate Defenders.
I agree.
They have to play their game. They're very strong at open court basketball. Through the efforts of Kiko Adriano and Ervic Viandre, dapat itakbo nila yung bola. Ito, puro half-court sets itong Senate Defenders. Nakikita natin.
Kasi
That's their game.
Because it suits their abilities and age right now. Diba? When you play to your strengths, walang harm yan.
Tama
Kasi
yan.
pag takbuhan, doon natatalo ang Senate. And they'll get max points from Durendes, but points don't matter. The other team just runs you down. And it's 13-4. But they played themselves into shape. I mean,
Tama.
dati hindi na bumababa yan. Ngayon, bumababa na lahat.
Well, this is a former PBA MVP partner itong Kenneth Durendes na to. No?
Yep, and Jason Souza, his first attempt from long distance ends up as an air ball. 13-4. It is an early lead by the Senate.
Pagka ganyan yung hangin, maaaring kapos na, no? Medyo wala na, pero the skill, very evident. Nandiyan pa.
That will not work. Here comes Adriano rushing. 4-on-1. Souza was fouled in the air. I think it is Garcia guilty of the foul.
See, that's their strength ng LGU. That is talagang in pushing that basketball. Eto, nakakuha ng foul si Souza, number 20. So, 2 free throws para sa kanya.
Trying to measure the distance better now because the first heave he made was an air ball. He has a decent 3-point shot. In the meantime, here comes the second free throw by Souza. Mabagal ang start ng LGU, ha?
Oo.
Suddenly, it's 13-6. Go ahead, please.
Well, relying on half-court sets. So, nakita natin some points coming from Francis Zamora, getting some offensive rebounds. Ano? At yun talaga very important para sa kanila. Itakbo yung bola.
Marata tries it. It is not going to work. They will recycle the offense. Garcia thought about it, launches a long one. Got it!
Again, this half-court set para sa Senate Defenders, no? Nice big 3-pointer para dito kay Garcia, pero dapat na-control nila ang rebound that time. Those are second chance points for the Senate.
Adriana's shot is offline and Durendes tracks it down. Tries to control establish authority over the ball, shoots from afar, won't work, and the rebound embraced by Ervic Vihadre.
Nice 10-point cushion para dito sa Senate this early in the ball game.
Vihadre is trying his luck from outside early on. Here comes Marata. Vihadre waiting for him. Marata starts his spin, digs in deep, ends up empty.
Tough shot para dito kay Tata Marata. Unable to make that shot. Ito na si Ervic Vihadre. Yan ang kanilang strength. Splitting 2 defenders at finishing that fast break.
Pag umatake sa'yo, no? Pag ganun kasi, kala mo mahirap pigilin. Kala i-ball stop mo, pero ang hirap, malakas eh.
Oo, malakas na mabilis, di ba? So yung may momentum siya, medyo magdadalawang isip ka talagang tayuan sa harap din pag gaganyan.
Marata tries his luck from the left side, no? Follow up by Endaya. And a 10-point cushion is re-established. It is an 18-8 first quarter with 2 minutes and 12 remaining. Penetration by Zamora. And Ria Lubit is all over Zamora today.
Oo. If I'm not mistaken, third shot block of Zaldi Realubit.
Nakakalateral today si Zalford. A 3-point shot brought to you by Ostiga guard Go Galao. Let's use this timeout. Back in a moment.
Honesty lang, honesty lang. Huwag kang magmamadali. Lamang tayo, okay? Enjoy lang, enjoy the game.
Senate finding themselves in a place they are not often in the lead. Kaya nga enjoy lang, sabi ni Linoong, ang kanilang playing coach. Basaysay is in the game for the first time. Madalas dikdikan o naghahabol sila, no ha? So,
Well, we got some nice shots from the reinforcements sila Kenneth Duremdes. Tata Marata opened this game with a nice three-pointer, setting the tone para sa laro nito. Kaya they have a nice 10-point lead. Ginawang siyam nitong si Kiko Adriano.
even Andrew Garcia drilled in a three-point shot. So somehow the inspiration spreading over nicely on the other side. Lino Ong is in the game for the first time. Gave Ria Lubit some rest. I think that's a smart move.
Well, manning the paint very well was Zaldi Realubit. Again, 3 blocks na itong si Zaldi. Lino Ong, a very capable center. Magandang matchup yan with Francis Zamora.
Nice shot by Basaysay. And the ball, the way it's being distributed by the Senate is very good, actually.
Ganda, very nice ball movement. About 4 or 5 passes para sa Senate. Hitting open guys. Nice jump shot galing kay Basaysay.
18-10 or 20-10 is the count. Oh! Leandre with a triple.
They needed that half-court 3-point shot para dito sa LGU. This time, walang sagot ang Senate defenders. Nice rebound para dito kay Francis Zamora, making sure isang attempt lamang ng Senate.
Souza's pass is anticipated. Lorendes says, akin na. Working against Ynares, taken away by Souza. Leandre launches a triple. This one called short. Zamora can't get to it. Garcia can't get to it either. Leandre wants to drive. Oh, it slips. Zamora jammed and Linong with a foul.
This is a wall called Lino Ong as we see itong si Viandre.
Sugat ba yan? May sugat yata siya na.
Pero yun talaga, alam mo, hindi naman yan talaga dirty, rough player si Lino Ong. It's just his style. He's just all over the place.
I think that you need, ano tawag natin?
Very aggressive lang talaga to si Lino.
Ano tawag tayo sa player dyan? Ano yun? Yung control.
Oo. Tinamaan si Zam. Si Francis Zamora. Ano ba tawag na? Parang nasa dulo na rin ng dila. Maisip mo yan mamaya.
Tatanong ko sa referee.
Well, Francis Zamora with a bloody nose bridge. At this point, care of Lino Ong. Nako, medyo malalim ang putok nitong kay Francis Zamora, partner, dahil talagang hindi uminto ang bleeding.
Madaling sabihin yan, headbutt yan sa amin sa boxing eh. Pero it's a cut really. Pero hindi naman sumisirit eh.
Yun ang flailing elbows ni Lino Ong yan. Pero natin, just
part of the
just getting good position underneath the basket, boxing out.
Boy, you've been there.
Oo. Tsaka kasabay ko talaga sa UAAP yan, si Lino Ong, UP yan dati. So alam ko talaga style niyan, iniilagan talaga namin yung mga elbows niyan.
Nung isang gabi, kasama ko sa dinner si Bong Robena. Tawa siya ng tao, ginagaya ko yung coach niya, si Roel Nadurata. Lala mo nung 19. Okay tayo. Sila hindi natin nagagawa. Hindi natin nasushoot yung bola. Tawa-tawa si Bong eh. Si Bong, mahirap patawanin yung Ilonggo na yun. Kaya napatawa ko, tuwan-tuwa ako. Samantala, here's Lino Ong. Lino Ong with a jump shot. That does not work. And Leandre colors the rebound.
There is no clear big man para dito sa LGU at this point. Sa Ervic Viandre should try to get some rebounds at this point of the ball.
Yeah. And really go to Adriano almost exclusively. That shot does not work, however. The rebound picked up by Basaysay and Durendes asking for it quickly. Lino Ong tries to jog along. Basaysay pops. Hit one earlier, kept foul on Ong. He he erased somebody.
Souza had inside position over Linoong. So parang over the back ang itatawag ng ating mga officials dahil out of position itong si Lino.
7.3 seconds remaining. So the UNTV medical team is now working on Francis Zamora. Hindi iyak yan. Jerry, what do you have?
Yes, Sev. Merong lacerated wound in the nose bridge itong si Vice Francis Zamora, no? At medyo malalim daw yung sugat. Pero ayon naman sa kanya, kayang-kaya pa niya maglaro at kailangan daw niya talagang maglaro in this game. Back to you, Sev.
Paano nung nakita nila, bakal yung nasa loob? Oh, sayang. That would have counted.
Sayang yun. Kenneth Duremdes worked very hard to get that ball into scoring position na. Pagka ganyan, dapat i-shoot ng mga kanya mga teammates. That time si Endaya, dapat he should finish those open layups.
That patrol, I am fit, I am it, 3-point shot. They'll need more of that. The second quarter happens in just a short while.
Pag alis na ito, pwede umatake. Pag umalis si Kiko, pwede itong rumiplace dito. Yan. Para si Kiko dito sa ibabaw. Reverse yung bola, bigay. Pick ulit. Kiko atake. Okay, let's go.
There's Francis Zamora on your picture, and they're attending to him. The bridge of his nose is reported by Jerry Alcantara. Got tagged. That's sabi mo nga, part of the action. And
Yes.
it's now, I asked the referees and our Coliseum announcers in a well, it's infection control. Di ba?
Hindi pa
Kasi,
pwede.
kasi nung araw kasi, di ba, they just let it flow. Di ba? But it's now
Hindi pa pwede.
in an era of a variety of diseases, you wanna manage
Basta may
that.
dugo, sir, you have to stop. You have to leave the game for a while.
Okay, what did the Senate do correctly in that first quarter, Jolly?
Well, ang ganda, partner, nakita natin yung mga half-court sets. Ang problema, LGU, napapasabay sa half-court sets. We saw a bunch of three-pointers and jump shots being heaved up by the LGU team. Not really their strength. Magaling sila talagang sa open court. Ano? Kiko, and again, Adriano, you got yung Ervic Viandre. Napakagagaling sa fast break. Nahahawa sila sa slow-paced game nitong Senate defenders. Magaling sa half-court ng mga to. Dahil syempre, Duremdes, dead shot. And you get some good, very good, and also Marata. Then you have some very good rebounders between Lino Ong and Zaldi Realubit. Yan. Nice stop para dito sa LGU.
And they're getting help from people like Basaysay, Garcia, meanwhile traveling.
Hindi nakapag-capitalize ang LGU that time after that nice defensive stop. So here comes the Senate defenders once again.
Alam mo si Bihandre kasi, alam na yung nabasa na nila yung libro kay
Style,
Bihandre
no?
kasi i-ball stop mo talaga.
Tama ka doon. Stop ball yun talaga pag rumaragasa siya ng ganyan. Just stand in his spot para hatakin niya yung bola. No?
Checkin mo yung ball. Stopin mo. Kahit foul pa mangyari. Andaya. That almost had a chance. Hook rebound by Duremdes. Andaya picks it up. Gives it to Duremdes. Second time around the block. Got it!
Hey. Stares down this LGU bench after that nice three-pointer. Gives his Senate team a nice 10-point lead once again.
It's been a familiar refrain for them, that 10-point lead actually. Cross-court pass. Souza, 3. No. Tries to fight back for it. Hooks it back in, but he's on the sideline. Parang kulang sa inspirasyon ng laro na LGU.
Oo nga eh.
And here is a Duremdes Livet. Tibay yata, sarap ng buhay 3. Yun, napangiti pa yung mama. Tama sabi mo. No? Stare down with a smile.
Stare down with a smile. Pero yung tira nung Souza, you see, very nice release. Hindi lang pumasok yung kanyang three-pointer.
Sa kabila ang bola. Pero ito yung report ni Jerry kanina. Na ensayo sila. They try to be a little more patient. I guess practice does that, Jolly?
That's correct.
Kasi kung puro games lang ang pupuntahan nyo, sa game lang kayo magkikita. Puro adlib mangyayari.
Mahirap. It's hard to win ball games. Magkikita kayo sa laro, At least get some semblance of tendencies. Yung tendencies mo, the tendencies ng team nyo in general. Kung ano identity nyo. If you're a running team, if you're a jump shooting team, mga ganyan,
In the meantime, si Hukutan Arnold Huguta, number 7, guilty of a foul, his first. And Saldi Riolubit is being used properly here. In, out, in, out. Ninilay for 4 si Zaldi to go full throttle here.
Just to give them quality minutes, some rebounds there. Showed us kanina yung shot blocks at 3 na ata yan. So doing very well to Zaldi Riolubit.
Kenneth. And a foul on the arm. He can't do that to Kenneth Duremdes. And it has to be better. And the defense has to be better.
Well, that's like giving away points dito kay Duremdes. No? We know naman he shoots a very high clip from anywhere. From 2-point jump shots, 3-point jump shots, from the free throw. I think he's an 80+% career free throw shooter in the PBA. So, see, I still didn't jinx him. I threw out a bunch of numbers, but it's right there on the money. First free throw. Pinasok nitong si Kenneth Duremdes.
Who now makes it an 11-point lead for the Senate. Who knows how far they'll go if they get to the next round, actually. It hasn't been a pleasant journey here in the first phase, really.
Di yata sila masyadong nakokompleto rin eh. No? Parang
isa pa yun.
bungi sila.
The ball is knocked away from the hands of Ynares. Tupas thinking about it. Tupas can shoot it from 3 if he needs to. Legaspi's version. No, Duremdes gets it. Ynares with the bump, no whistle. Here comes Marata. Duremdes trying to slide in. There's a short stop, side. Let's send it to Jerry. What do you have, Jerry?
Yes, Seb. Just a quick update for the LGU Vanguards. No, they're really struggling with to get their defense in action. So naghanda na sila. They're really trying to cover the drives and stop the rebounds of itong si Captain Barbel, Kenneth Duremdes, and Zaldi Riolubid. Back to you, Seb.
And it hasn't been just Kenneth Duremdes, actually. In the meantime, an offensive foul has been called against Adriano.
Well, very evident, partner. It's not their game. Itong half-court sets na to para dito sa LGU, no? Heaving up a bunch of 3-pointers. I think they only made 1 or 2 in between Kiko Adriano and Ervic Meandre.
Parang kulang sa inspirasyon ng laro nila, no? Parang they need Adriano to attempt even more. Riolubid with a wild, long tom.
This is their game right here. Kiko Adriano, open court right there. Finished basket para dito sa LGU. So they have to make stops and run on the other side.
29-17 by.
Babay, si Hukutan. Dito kay Captain Marbel, medyo tinamaan pa to si Hukutan. Sasabit pa siya. May foul pa after that made basket by Kenneth Duremdes. He'll have a bonus free throw pa.
Eto, ang pagana, si Jinggoy.
Yan.
Sana makashoot ng tres para sumabog itong lugar na ito.
Lalong mapapump up ang crowd nitong Senate defenders dahil siyempre, Senador, andyan na, no?
Ano mo, may magkakakultura tayo. Ito, alam mo naman, Senado, 24, Senate of about 30, different staff, magkakakilala yan eh. Samantala, it's 31. Or should be 32-17. Before we get to see Jinggoy in action, we need the standout back in a moment.
Baba lang natin 6 minutes. Kailangan baba lang natin. 15 points lang yan.
Balik tayo dito sa Ynares Sports Arena kung saan lamang ang kupunan ng Senate laban sa local government unit. 32-17. Ito bakbakan for a chance to be in the next round. Jinggoy with that familiar walk of his. Nung last time siya maglaro, na-injure siya.
I think you rolled an ankle, no?
Yung kanyang tuhod has been his forever problem.
Tuhod,
Ayan, natin may brace. Ayan.
Pero yung nakikita natin yung sense of urgency para dito sa Senate defenders, no? Talagang very nice first half para sa kanila.
Ito, tinapik ang bola, mapupunta sa kabila. At agad, a positive thing working for the Senate.
It's a nice lineup and in between Tata, Marata, then Duremdes, and then of course you got your rebounder.
Titiyan ko yan. Kuha ko si Jinggoy. Maranda, sabi niya, malamig pa po ako.
And nobody closing up on Senate, or they're letting him shoot it. And here goes! Tip.
Alam mo, nung araw sa Star Olympics, nagkakagulo pag nakakashoot si Jinggoy. Ito lock niya yung game kasi. It is deflected, should stay on the Senate side of the floor.
Pupas gets a block on Tata Marata. That's going to be a baseline inbound para sa Senate. Oh, pump fake, Jinggoy.
Nakita siya ni Zalford eh.
I think he finished that layup with his left hand.
And we call I learned that from Magsanok eh.
Salford.
Zalford.
Everybody calls him kasi Salford.
I will try not to understand why. There must be a reason.
But you know, this goes all the way back to his mama's love days, even prior to the PBA. Salford na talaga ang tawag sa
To the
kanya.
90s. Alam niyo naman ho kami nostalgia basketball. Huwag kang tatawa-tawa dyan, Kudinyera, ha? Huwag kang tatawa-tawa dyan.
Alam ni Papa Jing yan.
In 5 minutes, magsasalita ka na. Pakaway-kaway ka pa dyan sa taas.
Sa basketball circles, Papa Jing naman yan. Papa Jing!
Ang liit ng mundo natin. Sorry. Kaya natawa ko ni Saro nung naglaro ng ultra bigla yung PBA. Hoy, Dorendes, na wala, Kenneth. Wala, huwag ka maghanap ng kahit ano. Ito yung birthday boy ng isang araw, si Tupas. Last Friday, the mayor, he's a mayor, ano pala? Then he celebrated his birthday. Happy birthday, Gidze mo, ha?
Happy birthday, sir. Well, 9 times out of 10, nakikita mo, pagka fast break ang LGU, they finish baskets. Nakita natin the time. Ayun na nga, Mayor, sabi mo, finishing
3 seconds of traveling. In the meantime, Alonte is in the game for the first time. 34-20.
Very much in control for itong first half.
Oh, controlled game of Senate actually. Vihandre, nowhere to go. Durendes blocks the rebound. And he pushes it hard. It's a 4-on-1. Nice pass to Marata, who will not waste the opportunity.
Looking very good. Senate defenders, again, prior to this, LGU with a half-court set. Unsuccessful. Here they go again. Half-court set again. I don't know what's going to happen to LGU pag ganyan.
Alonte from the side. Had a chance. No, lakas ng palo ni Vihandre, but he missed the shot completely. Nagbago ang laro nila nung nawala si Zamora. No?
Well, expect natin si Francis Zamora Mayame, pero they're still checking up on it. Kasi parang malalim yung cut partner. So the bleeding is not stopping.
I don't know if they'll require stitches. Ano? Meron kung minsan nag-open up eh. And Kenneth Duremdes is on the line for a pair of charities. It's a 16-point lead for the Senate defenders. They haven't led by this much. In the meantime, first is good, 37-20.
Has not missed a free throw, Kenneth Duremdes. Sorry, he has missed one. He's 5 of 6, made that
6 of 7
para kay Duremdes. Captain Martel.
Kanina, parang inasar mo yata yung free throw niya isa.
Hindi nag-miss. Rebound from Senador. Winasiwas pa yung bola. Huwag kayong tatabi, makatamaan kayo.
In slow mo yan. Ito si Jinggoy, hiningaw yung bola. Akin na. Titira ko to.
Patay.
Jinggoy. And a chance. It is over the backcourt. Yan ang enjoy the game.
Well, they have the luxury of doing that. They have a nice 18-point lead.
Alam mo, ang saya lang dito, no? Yung mga problema sa politika binabasa natin sa isang linggo, medyo nakakalimutan natin pag nandito. Pero babalikan din natin yan bukas, Lunes, ano ha?
Everybody comes together, no? It comes to sports, no? Masaya eh. Pag basketball.
Okay lahat yan. Kahit minsan nagkakapikunan, nagkakainitan, part of our culture yan. 39-20. Here's Marata. It won't bite. Durendes, uncontested. Hindi pumasok yung inabot niya. Francis Zamora nagpapaalam. And he is medyo may bandage na sa ilong. Si Zamora is the Lone Ranger now.
Well, it seems they were able to stop that bleeding just sa may bridge ng ilong niya, no? So he's back in action. Very important kasi sa defensive side, he will get the rebounds and then give it to his guards para makatakbo sila, para makakuha sila ng points sa open court. Ano?
Minsan sa Green Hills, tumayo si Francis doon sa kanto sa shopping center.
Nakita mo?
Oo, nag-usap kami sa'yo. Sir, pakibuhat mo ng itong traffic, nakakainis eh. Foul si Adriano. Foul si Adriano, huli ka. Huli ka. Natawa rin si Brent, natawa rin si Kiko. Huli siya.
A konting flop from Kenneth Durentes to try to sell that call. Successful that time, and it's going to be free throws para kay Captain Marvel.
Alam mo, dati kang MVP. Marami ka na pagdaanan din na ano eh.
Mga style dyan, alam mo.
Alam mo, interesting yung news, when they were he was being considered for a comeback, and he said, honestly, he said, maybe not. Di ba yun? To practice again at that pace, no? He didn't think so.
I heard that.
Alam mo, mahirap ibalik yung yung rhythm mo nung 18 or 22 ka eh, di ba? In the meantime, Marata is gone.
Showing open court basketball of their own, Senate defenders. Pero going back to your topic, partner, tapos ang kalaban nila, mga 20-year-olds. Ang hirap.
Who will endlessly challenge you. In the meantime, Adriano makes the basket from the baseline. It's been a while since they scored. It is now 42-22, 2 minutes to play. I didn't expect it to be this large.
Oo nga. Against a much younger LGU squad,
They were able to get points from people like Garcia, Basaysay, even Jinggoy Estrada had a shot. This one almost, but not quite. And Jinggoy rushes quickly down defensively. Here's the layup by Souza, who misses it. Ball is loose. Andaya beating Zamora, but not for long. Zamora picks it up. Look at Zamora. Sayang. Follow up. Souza.
Reversal of roles that time, jump shooting, Francis Zamora. Tapos yung smaller guy ang nakakuha ng kanyang miss ni Zamora and puts it back.
We are at 42-24. Here's Marata dishing off to Relubit. Nice post play. Patay. Tasil yung kalaban doon sa ilalim.
Exactly. A nice entry pass from Zaldi Relubit. Easy bucket para dito kay Kenneth Durentes.
Ganda nung yung recognition ni Salford there, no?
Alam niyang kaya eh. Siyempre, the experience is there. Makakita ka, kaya nito. Scoring.
2 pass wide. 52 seconds remain. And the Senate needs to refill the gas tank, actually.
Magsibay sa sila, kung wala, drive nyo. Penalty ang kalaban. Just play na lang yan.
An imposing 20-point lead has been erected by the Senate with still 52 seconds remaining in the first half of play. And wow, I say wow because you didn't really expect it to be such a wide margin.
Tama ka.
Given the balance of talent of both sides, actually.
Well, Kenneth Durentes has 23 big points, partner.
Gano'ng kabilis?
Oo. On top of that, 3 assists. Apat na attempt ni Senador. Hindi talaga pumapasok.
Nakaisa na so far, pero...
Lay-up eh. Yung kanina niya. A nice pass.
Oo, yung
From
sa...
Saldi.
From Zalford.
You just like that Zalford thing.
May iba-iba.
Ibang ring.
Iba yung
different ring to
yung
it.
Zaldi kasi parang hilaw. Zalford
yung buo eh, no?
May look. Marata and company, last shot time. Why not? Durentes. Patay kayo. Patay kayo.
Tawag nila ngayon dyan, Euro step. I don't know why, pero it's just a nice basic side step being shown by Kenneth Durentes. He has 25 points in this ballgame.
And the lead is still at 20. The LGU needs to get its act together to bring down the gap. And we're going to send it to the UNTV deck where Jerry and Ryan will take over discussing this first half. Send it to you guys.
Thank you, Seven, Jolly. All right, and that seals off the first half of our last game today, ending with a score of 46 for the Senate. Laki nito, Coach, ha? Hindi basta-basta. And 26 for the LGU Vanguards.
Yes.
Surprising.
Medyo they started out flat yung Yung LGU,
That's right.
very low output considering yung mga averages nila Kiko, Adriano, and Ervic Vihandre. But syempre si Coach Kenneth, he started so strong na he got siguro around 20 plus points right away.
Yeah,
From
that's
the
right.
get-go, pumunto siya kagad. Talagang makita mo yung quickness, bilis. First step, makita mo talagang 2-3 defenders, ina-atake niya. Very aggressive.
Right. And Coach, what happened to the LGU Vanguards? Bakit po naging ganito yung
Well, you can
game
see,
nila?
grabe, well, you can see talaga na makita mo whenever Ervic touches the ball or si Kiko Adriano, talaga everybody naka-collapse talaga sila lahat. They're
That's right.
playing zone, talagang naka-ano sila, naka-clog, they clog the middle, they clog all the driving lanes. So, pinababayaan na lang nila i-kick out sa labas yung
Alright.
Well,
Coach, pag-usapan natin ngayon, anong mangyayari after this game? If ever dun sa dalawa man ang manalo, ano po ang mangyayari dito ngayon?
well, it's gonna be yung magkakaroon ng win over the other dito.
That's right.
Yung mananalo rito is going to move up, di ba?
Mhm.
And definitely, ang third is...
Ang third ngayon, Coach, is AFP.
AFP now.
Yan. Even
Yeah,
though kanina natalo ang Malacanang, they still on the fourth.
Fourth
And of
place.
course, MMDA, although nanalo din sila kanina,
Correct.
nasa fifth pa rin sila.
Because of our ruling na yung i-base it sa quotient system.
That's right. And yun nga, gaya ng sinasabi kanina, of course, dun sa side naman ng ating commissioner, kung sino man ang manalo dito, papasok na sa quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals.
Ayan.
Yes.
Coach, sa quarterfinal, gaano kabigat ang labanan dyan?
Well, of course, siyempre, yung binibigyan din talaga ng weight doon sa quarterfinals yung talagang best record.
That's right.
So, talagang they really went to the... Talagang kinuha nila yung advantage na yun. That's why the records are better. And yun rin naman, at least, pero may chance pa rin yung makaka-playoff nila. May chance pa rin if you win 2 successive games, pwede mo pa rin. Pwede ka pa rin magka-chance sa pumasok.
Okay, Coach. At ang mananalo sa game na yan, Coach, ay makakalaban ng AFP Cavaliers sa quarterfinals.
Correct. Yan ang ng KFP. Awaiting na sila and at least meron silang time mag-prepare, but itong mananalo naman dito, meron din naman silang momentum. It's on their side and pwede nilang i-capitalize.
Alright, at para naman sa kakabukas pa lang ng kanilang mga telebisyon, kung na-miss nila kanina yung isa sa mga gusto nilang player ng LGU Vanguards, si Vice Mayor Zamora, kanina nakita natin kasi kanina nagkaroon siya ng injury sa kanyang
Sa nose bridge.
nagkaroon siya ng nosebleed. Nagkaroon pala siya ng ng cut sa kanyang nose. Kanina man nagkaroon ng incident.
Yes.
Kanina. Yun
But
po.
now,
Pero
he's back now.
yeah,
And,
he's playing na.
They really need his presence, especially yung firepower sa rebounds. And he provides intimidation siyempre sa mga pumepenetrate. So, ang laking kawalan pag hindi maglalaro si Vice Mayor Zamora dito.
Yes, at ang gandaan naman talaga kay Vice, talaga laban kung laban talaga yan.
Yes, so, and also, let's take note, si Senator Jinggoy, naka 2 points sa kanya kanina underneath the basket.
Naglaro ulit ngayon,
Yes.
coming from an injury nung nakaraang game nila versus PNP responders.
Correct, parang na-inspire ata yung the whole Senate team. Nandun si Senador.
Yes, that's right, Coach. And once again, we'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our sponsors, starting off with our co-presenters, Oros Tigard, Go Galao, Fatrol, I Am Fit, I Am It, Live It, Tibay Atay, Sarap ng Buhay.
UNTV Cup would also like to thank Red Bull Energy Drink, Resist Failure, Mayor Paint, you paint more while you pay less, Glorious Blend, A Taste of Heaven, Sweet and Fit, Sweeten Life Naturally, Biopatch, Rayuma, i-Biopatch na yan.
And special thanks to Freshman Masculine Wash, Be Better Than Clean, Freshman Active Body Bar, Freshman Extreme Dio, Water Boy, Pure, Safe, Clean, Healthy Water Company to assure the best quality of drinking water. Shift to healthy water.
And we would also like to thank our online media partner, nag-iisa, Spin.ph.
Ayan, at para sa ating mga kasambahay na laging online, like us on our Facebook page and tweet us on Twitter and follow our Instagram account. Please use our official hashtag UNTV Cup. Follow nyo din po si Coach Jerry Cotiniero
Yes,
sa
of course.
Facebook and also
Siyempre
inyong
sila
likod.
yan. At huwag nyo ding kalilimutan ang i-download ang UNTV mobile app para lagi kayong updated sa mga games natin dito sa UNTV Cup.
And eto, Coach, for our halftime break for this game, kikilalanin naman natin ang isa sa mga major playmakers ng Senate Defenders. Let's get up close and personal with Warren Tan here in Heart of a Champion. Masasabing isa sa mga maasahang manlalaro sa koponan ng Senate Defenders ang power forward na si Warren Tan. Hindi lamang sa paglalaro mahigpit sa pagbabantay ng bola si Warren dahil maging sa Senado, guwardyado niya ang pagpapanatili ng katahimikan at kaayusan sa loob at labas nito. Mula pa noong 1989 nang nanungkulan siya sa Senado bilang legislative staff.
During that year, nagkaroon kami ng mga trainings sa military, lahat ng trainings concerning sa military, hindi na namin lahat yan. Kasi ang work namin dito is about security. So doon kami nag-excel sa mga security, meron kami palagi seminar practice. Para yung kind support nyo, may apply nyo. Kasi ang mga binabantayan namin, mga personalities dito, like senators and other mga important personalities na tumupunta rito at humihingi sa amin ng security.
Nagiging disiplinado kami sa buhay. Kailangan maging maingat kami sa lahat ng aming mga hakbangin kung anong dapat tayong gawin. Hindi naman maging porke ilang trabaho namin, nagiging mayabang na kami. Hindi ganon. Merong level of work na kailangan kami sundin. Hindi basta-basta pwedeng gawin.
Mula pa sa kanyang kabataan ay nahasa na ni Warren ang kanyang husay sa inside shooting, kung kaya't hanggang ngayon ay bakas pa rin sa kanyang mga galaw ang anino ng mga ligang kanyang sinalihan.
Nag-start ako sa NCBA 1979. Naglaro muna ako sa intrams bago ako nakuha ng varsity kasi nga kailangan mo nang practice daw muna. Up to 1985 or 86. Tapos nag-join ako sa mga amateurs. So, natatandaan siguro nila. May Glenmore, may Cybels. Pero hindi ko na matandaan kasi yung ibang Pero marami ako nalaruan na commercial league. Naging maikat ako sa sarili ko. Dahil ng pag-iingat ko ng panahon na yun. Kaya siguro sa edad ko ito, nakarating ako na malakas pa maglaro. Yung mga lifestyle ko, yung mga kinakain. Talagang for as a player ka, kailangan talagang ipakita na kaya mo pa.
Alam ng inside operator ng Defenders na ang bawat matagumpay na pagbuslo ng bolang kanyang nagawa ay ang kanyang kontribusyon sa mabuting layunin ng liga.
Nagpapasalamat po kay Kuya Daniel. Nagkaroon siya ng ganitong klaseng liga na nagkaroon ng mga chances sa mga government employees at sa iba pang organisasyon na nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na makasali sa UNTV Cup. Kasi ang konsepto niya, kakaroon kami ng chance na may pakita pa yung mga talento namin at as well sa mga foundation na kailangan ng tulong at pwede namin masuporta at pabigyan ng parang kami nabibigay ng inspirasyon para naman makatulong kami sa kanila kung sakasakaling parating kami sa gusto namin mapuntaan.
Si Warren Tan, ang dedicated legislative staff na may heart of a champion. Alright, Coach Jerry, talagang magaling talaga to si Warren Tan. Biruin mo ba naman dito matindi na siya gumwardya sa mga players ng mga nakakalaban nilang team, pati sa Senado.
Yes.
Magaling din gumwardya.
Yes, grabe. Nag-undergo rin pala sila ng training.
Yes.
Parang for their, sa trabaho nila. And si Warren, syempre, lagi natin nakikita yun. Isa yan sa pinakamagaling mag-undergo. Ang galing dubukot. Kaya lagi yan siya. Nakita mo
ikot-ikot siya.
Palupin-lupin lang yan siya sa ilalim. Tapos meron siyang quick release.
Parang pag yung gwardiya, binigay mo na kay Warren Tan.
Sigurado.
Lista mo
Sure
na.
ball na yan.
Ayun. Tingnan natin ngayon ang stats, of course, ni Warren Tan. Coach?
Alright. Nung first round, si Warren is averaging around 8.5 points per game. Nung second round naman, medyo bumaba, 7.6. But ang average niya pa rin is 8.14.
Pagdating naman sa rebounds, nag-average siya ng 5 rebounds. Nung first round, nung second round naman, nag-average siya ng 5.3 and total of 5.14 rebounds.
Ganun talaga pagka big man, steady, consistent si Warren. Dito naman sa assist department, medyo hindi siya masyado dyan sa trabaho na yan. Kasi sa ilalim siya, 0 assist siya nung first round. Nung second round, ganun din. At siyempre, ang average niya is 0.
Pero kahit pa paano, Coach, hindi naman siya nagpapahuli sa steals. Meron siya nung first round na nag-average siya ng 0.25. nung second round. Nag-average naman po siya ng 1.3 and total of 0.71. Ayan.
Siya, talagang yan ang pinoprovide niya, talaga yung support para naman hindi nagne-negative yung team ng Senate. Pag nandun siya, suporta siya kila Saldi, kila Linoong, sa mga other big man.
Ayan. Coach, your last words dito sa pagpasok ng third quarter.
Well, masyadong malaki itong gap. It's around 20 points. So, well, hindi ka pa rin pwede siyempre magkumpiyansa kasi, well, Ervic is there, Kiko, one of mga younger guys, they can run. Siguro, we don't know kung anong surprise na gagawin ni Coach Raymond Palenzona ngayon. But I'm sure Senate will be ready. I'm sure with their veterans sa team, I'm sure they won't let it happen.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much. And there we have it for our halftime break. Siguradong excited na kayong lahat sa do or die matchup natin ngayong hapon. Kaya without further ado, let's go back to the hard court with Sev and Jari Escobar.
Thanks guys. Boy, it's a mountain na aakyatin ng LGU. Ano suggestions mo gawin itong LGU?
Well, that's true. Pero carrying over from what Coach Jerry was saying, hindi pwede mag-relax pa rin itong Senate defenders, Seth. Kasi Kiko Adriano, Ervic Viandre, very capable players. Oras na magkaroon ng parang run yung mga yan. They start making their, most of the time I saw them, they flourish talaga sa open court. Paulit-ulit tayo sinasabi natin. Pero that's when they're deadly the most. Ito mga fast break finishers na ito. Once they get going, Ervic Viandre, 40-point scorer minsan to. Kiko Adriano, we know he can score 20 or 30 on a given night as well. So, tama nga si Jerry, hindi pwede mag-relax itong Senate against this LGU team kahit na may 20-point lead sila. Kenneth Duremdes is about 25 points. He has a double-double actually, about 14 rebounds. So he's doing everything for this Senate team. Dapat patuloy pa rin ang paglalaro ng mabuti nitong Senate.
And the LGU really has to help each other. No? They have the scorers, they have the people who can put the points, but they got to work together as a team actually. Got to share the rebounds, play defense together. This is a big mountain to climb, no question. That's and alam naman sila Kenneth pag ando na yung confidence. Ang gusto ko rito yung pagkakalaro kay Real Lubid. We've been kidding Zaldi along the way, no? But the way he has been used in this game is really so well.
Kahit na wala siyang puntos, Sev, yung talagang yung 3 blocks niya na yan, yung 2 rebounds na yan, it set the tone for this Senate team. Diba? Dahil talagang no easy baskets under the dyan sa may shaded area. Yan ang pinakita talaga ni Saldi. He was really patrolling that paint very well. So, yan ang nag-umpisa ng magandang tema para dito sa Senate.
Warrenton, who was in our Heart of a Champion feature, got a good feed from Andaya and knocks in the first one.
Well, very evident dun sa kanyang feature na ito na he really loves the sport. He's been in the Senate for the longest time, pero talagang on top of that, basketball din ang isa pang passion niya.
At alam mo naman po ang Senate, hindi lang naman yung senators yan, may mga staff yan. Bawat senator may staff yan,
Correct, yes. So it's parang kumbaga, parang tayo yan. Kala mo tayong dalawa lang, pero this
dami.
big production.
Ito sa likod natin, isang katerbang sumasabay sa atin bawat basket. At,
just to name a few, di ba?
Yan sa loob ng truck.
Yan.
Hindi pa kumakain yan, pero pindot lang ng pindot yung mga yan. 48-28, it's a team effort. Here's a short-range shot by Picanya. No. Ball is batted away. Viandre spots for 3. No. And Real Lubid taps it safely to a teammate, and Marata will glide into the front court. Cross-court pass over to Tan. Short 10-footer. No. And here comes Zamora, who stops on a dime.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hang on, Jerry. We're still in action. Now we can go to Jerry.
Yes, Sev. Kasama ko ngayon si Mayor Bong Tupas. Ben Tupas, ano po yung sa tingin niyo yung naging problema nung first half? At ano yung mga magiging adjustments niyo dito?
Nangyari nung first half, maganda naman ang pasahan namin. Ang problem, hindi kami makakonect sa 3 points, which is isa sa pinakamalaking nakakatulong sa amin pag nakakashoot kami. Para ma-open up si Kiko. Ang problema ngayon, pag hindi kami makashoot, nakakoncentrate sila lahat kay Kiko. So what we're trying to do is first option parati ngayon si Kiko, and we have to run. Kasi third quarter na So hopefully, after ng run namin, kung pumasok ang labas, hopefully, mabalik namin yung laro namin. hindi kami sumusunod sa tempo ng Senate.
How about on the defense?
Defense is all about Kenneth. Kenneth and Marata. So nakita natin doon, ginawa natin ngayon. Isang tao kay Kenneth, tapos box kami. Yung magbabox yung apat, yung isa tatao kay Kenneth. Ginagawa rin nila sa amin yun.
Okay, thank you so much, Mayor. Sige, nakinig din ako nga pala dun sa huddle ng ating Senate defenders at ang sabi nila, to maintain their lead, they would have to position themselves more strategically around Kenneth para mapasahan sila agad, ano? At so far, kahit maganda yung depensa nila, they still want to improve this by locating and guarding Vihandre dahil so far siya palang daw nakakagawa sa labas. Watch out for shooters around Adriano dahil problema nila kapag pumutok ng mga ito and force Adriano into a foul trouble. Back to you, Seb.
Boy, box and one, the age-old defense that still works, ano ha?
Well, when you have deadly scorers like that Duremdes, maganda nga naman yung box and one na talagang parang may aasawa sa kanya at nakasunod sa kanya wherever he goes.
From a lead as high as 20, it's now been reduced to 15 at 50-35. We will be back after this ceasefire.
Maging basic ka lang kay Kenneth. Okay? Kahit umuwi si Kenneth, puntahan mo na ha. Okay.
The LGU side making some headway in terms of a rally so far. They've been able to trim down a 20-point lead to 5 and getting some offense.
15 yata yan, sir. Oo.
Sorry, from 20 to 15. Mali ang math ko naman doon.
Back-to-back hits galing dito kay Kiko Adriano, both sa open court na palagi natin napupuna. Sinabi rin ni Mayor Tupas na they want to really to run according to him. And that's what they're doing. Ito nga opening ng kanilang third quarter.
They've so far outscored the Senate 9-4. In the meantime, Marata. And a little more aggressiveness on the part of the LGU side. Here comes 300. Aha, bangga.
Kung pumasok yan, pwedeng continuation. Unable to finish, pero that's going to be free throws para dito kay Ervin Viandre at pwede na naman niyang pababain malalo from 15 yung kanilang deficit.
Yeah. Stepping out of a timeout by the Senate, sort of to douse water on this upsurge by LGU. Viandre missing on the first free throw.
Well, Ervin Viandre has 11 points in this ballgame and 7 rebounds. Naku, this is both sa kanyang trip to the stripe.
Parang sinut niyo nonchalantly, no? Parang hindi with feeling, baga. 6:34 to go. Welcome to the continuing coverage of the UNTV Cup. Kenneth Duremdes draws the double coverage. Andaya kicks it to the side. Andaya is the shooter on the other side. And a tip in by Duremdes.
29 big points for Kenneth Duremdes. On top of that, 14 rebounds. He has 3 assists as well. Single-handedly giving the Senate defenders this nice lead, you know?
Yes, Garcia and Basaysay are back in, pulling out Andaya as well as Marata. Even the shock troopers of the Senate have made contributions.
Yes.
Nice play on the baseline. Adriano scores underneath.
This is itong kalamangan ng Senate defenders.
Here's Duremdes. Hukutan is on him. The pass intended for Basaysay, lost on the baseline, but black shirts get to keep it.
Dapat dito wag na mag-foul itong LGU team. Ano? They played good defense for 14 seconds. Dapat ituloy na nila yan.
Ito yung stay home, no? Stay home on defense. Kasi sayang naman as Duremdes pops, but you know.
Malupit talaga. Baseline jump shot. Napakaganda. Isang pump fake. Galing dito kay Captain Marvel. Successful that time. Meanwhile, tama yung ginagawa nitong si Ervin Viandre. Nothing really is going for their team. So, atake siya to the basket. Getting to the line. This time, he has to try to make his free throws.
Hukutan now replaced by Legaspi. And Kenneth Duremdes is a bone to pick with one of the officials regarding that move. Sa amateur, usually they would call that as traveling.
Parang yung hop skip na
sa pro na allowed no?
Paborito ni Rudy Distrito back in the day. Si Benji Paras would also do that move, no? Isang strong dribble, tapos they would make like a hop. Tinatawag nga sa amateur yun, supposed to be.
300 drops in the second, and it is now 54-38.
Well, they need to make stops. Very important. Again, si Mayor Tupas, nasabi niya kanina yung talagang their focus is on Kenneth Duremdes, and I don't see why not, because he has 29, make that 31 points for Duremdes. Marata is also a very capable three-point shooter.
Basaysay, and they're getting contributions
the others,
everywhere.
This little 4-6 points from other players other than Duremdes and Marata and Saldi, napakalaking bagay ng ganyan, no? Contributions from other guys.
Yeah, and 18 points is the spread anew. Bumaba na sa 15. Souza drills in one. It's a three-point shot.
Yan ang mga kailangan. They need a bunch of those three-pointers to LGU to try to get back to this ball game. This is a 15-point deficit for LGU.
Pass of Duremdes inside. Yeah, it was a nice cut, but a little too high, but they get to keep the ball.
Sayang, hindi nahawakan nitong si Eric Viandre sa passing lane na yun.
Sweet and Fit, darling of the game, brought to you by Sweet and Fit. Sweet and Life, naturally. Nice move. In the meantime, rebound. Adriano launches it over to Souza. Souza will go for the lay-in.
Nice heads-up play galing kay Kiko. Adriano leading that break. Seeing there was somebody ahead of him, kanyang teammate na si Souza. Easy left-handed layup para sa kanya.
And now it is 56-43. A big track down, a big chase. And an Osteogard Gogolao three-point shot. You know, so far, the LGU has outscored the Senate 17-10.
A little bit of a run dito para sa LGU.
Which you expect from the team that's behind. In the meantime, and Zamora, sorry he had to do that against a smaller guy, but the circumstances prompted it.
Tama, kailangan. Medyo desperate ng konti na tong LGU dahil that's a nice lead going into the under the 4-minute mark na tayo ng third quarter, so something has to happen for them now.
That is the bawasan na nila. Oh! And Daya with a three-point foul. It's a three-point shot that will result in 3 free throws.
Experience ni Ervin Viandre, nakita niyang nakaditaw yung isang kamay ng defender.
Tapos tinaas niya, that's natural human tendency. Itataas ulit pa. Viandre drops the first.
Parang giving away points itong Senate defenders nung pinaw si Ervin Viandre. Viandre with 13 points. He has a couple of more coming. Nako, isang kanyang second free throw. Pero mas manageable na yung lead na yun. Kanina, 20 points.
Hindi pumasok yung pangalawa. But they've outscored the Senate so far in the period 18-10. Here's still Garcia with the foul. Garcia has a tendency to lose the ball actually. Golding is coming in. Andaya will come in. Lino Ong will stay where he is.
Well, Lino is also part of the parang coaching staff of this team.
Yan ang playing coach nila. Sabi nga kay Lino, should play more, lalo na hindi makalaro nun si Zalford.
Well, parang sila nga nagpapalitan sa 5. Pero Saldi kasi is also a threat on offense, kaya he will see more minutes talaga.
Viandre's heave from 3 does not bite. Zamora, awesome presence. He will not get the turnaround shot. And Ria Lubit holds his hands high and nobody can grab the ball, Jolly.
What a non-call para kay Francis Zamora, no? Parang dalawang contact, pero referees are letting them play.
Sagasa. Duremdes, too tight, but again, they'll keep it.
4 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds to shoot.
They're going to need a quick basket, partner. 4 seconds ang kanilang shot clock.
Warning on 2 players here on the inbound. If I were Legaspi, I would use a seatbelt.
Well, again, they know what type of player this Kenneth Duremdes is here. Comes LGU.
DeAndre got it. Close range. Got it.
Ganda ng play naman na yun. Ay, yung pasa medyo wala sa angulo. He taps the ball forward and finishes the fast break. And this lead is down to 10.
Siniwing din sa kabila. Ay, nandito. Kung siya na kumuha dito, ito dito. Ito mababa doon. Okay, stay pa rin kay Kenneth. Okay, pero hindi naman tumitira eh. Okay lang, suggest lang tayo dito. Okay?
Intensity lang.
Then yung kumagat sa gitna. Kumagat sa gitna.
LGU outscoring the Senate 20 to 10. It was 46 to 26 at halftime.
Nice run galing dito sa LGU. And,
Well,
care of Ervic Viandre. Daming baskets galing kay Ervic Viandre. Some layups.
And Jolly, expected yan sa team that is behind. You know? They will make a run at a certain point. They will just roll over and die. Diba?
Well, it's up to yung opposing team
Yeah.
din how to sustain. Well, they had a nice 20-point lead tong Senate defenders. Ano? Pero yun na nga.
Yeah.
It's down to 10.
They need a basket here, actually. Ria Lubit can't give it to them. Ball will stay. This is the third time around this has happened to them.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8 seconds, station.
Again, 8 seconds. Showing a good defense na naman itong LGU. They should not foul. Dapat dito, honest defense na lang sila.
Shot clock at 4. Andaya does not, in the meantime, a preemptive foul given by Souza.
Yun ang sayang dahil ang foul yung shot clock marapit na mag-expire para dito sa Senate. Nagbigay pa ng foul. That's gonna be a sideline throw and none of the teams are over the... Sorry, Senate is over the limit. Ngayon pala, Senate is over the limit.
Kasi alam mo, yung mga referees, hindi tumitingin sa shot clock. Yan, hindi lahat tumitingin. Then just make the call eh. In the meantime, the drive to the basket results in a foul and 2 charities for Kenneth Duremdes.
Kenneth Duremdes, 31 points, 16 rebounds, and he can add pa to that output.
But this game, their team not yet out of the woods. And finally, they score after a long silence.
Pero still no field goals because this is a free throw.
Need a little more comfortable at 12, but Alejandre has other things in mind. The shot won't work and Duremdes snares the rebound.
So that's better than settling for jump shots. May itong ginagawa ni Ervic Viandre, attacking the basket, trying to fish for fouls.
Andaya, Golding, Duremdes. Coach Valenciano can't believe it. There's no call made. There's a shot by Marata.
Nice play by Marata. Very patiently able to get that basket. Waiting for the defender to close out. Saka siya nag-burst of speed. Getting a nice little 10-footer from baseline.
Andaya with a steal. Andaya with a bust out. Yes! While LG was still officiating that last call, not call against Duremdes, Andaya burned them.
Suddenly, a 4-point swing na naman para dito sa Senate. Naku, nagka-turnover pa to si Kiko Adriano. And this lead is back to, what is that? This is 6 yata yan. 7. No?
Nung bumaba sa 10, bigla na lang uminit uli ang Senate. They scored 6 points plus yung 2 points ni Duremdes do sa free throw. No? Tapos biglang si Andaya, ang ganda ng sundot na yun. Golding fakes and will shoot free throws.
That's a nice pump fake to get Francis Zamora in the air. Sakto lang yung timing ng Golding. Nakunan niya pa ng foul. Itong si Francis Zamora and the chance to make some free throws.
14th foul of the LGU. Golding first free throw. Miss. Pero naglaro din sa UE daw itong Golding.
Oh, okay.
Panahon ni Coach Dindo. Hindi ni Coach Dindo. Ni Coach Derek. Actually.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, Souza, bad miss.
Ervic Viandre, 15 points, 9 rebounds para kay Ervic.
Malapit na yung double-double. Hindi mo tatagal yan. Andaya, and the clock is down to its final 43 seconds. Zaldi Realubit asking for it. Duremdes doesn't like the opening. Andaya with a shot that just kisses the iron. Foul si Andaya sa baba. You have to allow the offensive player a chance to make his move.
Well, nasa penalty na rin itong second defender. So, dalawang free throws na para kay Ervic Hernandez. Pwede niya pagdagdagan yung kanyang 17 points dito.
2 free throws for Ervic Hernandez. Substitution Edward Ganal for Christian.
Edward Ganal, number 29 of the Senate, comes in for Andaya. Behind wrong posture on the free throw line, I think.
I think he moves his feet when he shoots free throws. Yun ang gumagalaw yung paa niya. Parang
Yun doon kasi kumukuha ng buwelo, hindi sa tuhod no?
Well, splits his charity. So, Ervic Hernandez has 18 points in this ball game and this lead is down to 13.
Eto, pinahinga si Bihandre in preparation for the fourth, actually.
Yes, definitely. We will see him sa mga 7 or 8 minute mark ng fourth quarter.
23 seconds to go. Marata is tied up. Ganal loses it. He's ice cold coming off the bench. Adriano will scoot in for a layup.
It's down to 11, partner. Again, this layups from Kiko Adriano and Ervic Hernandez, who is in the bench now.
It's 62-51.
Smart foul galing dito kay Francis Zamora. They have fouls to give. Sideline lamang ang throw-in itong Senate. Bakit free throws? Free throws pala.
Penalty pareho, partner.
Parang when I last checked, it was 4, but well,
okay. Sige na. Alam mo yun. Zamora got tagged on the bridge of his nose in the first quarter. That's why there's that bit of bandage on his nose.
Or siguro, 4 was amateur, 4 yata.
4 yata.
Tapos 5.
Adriano.
Dangerous. Naku, foul pa yun. I think there's gonna be a bonus free throw.
Teka. Wala na.
Wala na.
They decided wala na. 63-51. But it's a closer ball game, Jolly.
Yup, wala na palang time yung nilay up ni Kiko Adriano yung bola. So wala na yung basket, wala na rin yung foul na yan.
Okay, in terms of a rally, there is no question that the LGU has now come back because from at least more than
20 plus points.
20 points. They were able to roar back. At the halftime, it was 46-26. It was closer at 56-46.
Isang big man na lang, Pipik. Isang big man na lang.
Well, a couple of stops para sa LGU and a couple of made baskets. Iba complexion ng laro ito. Bababa ng 7-6 and then we'll start have a ball game. Ano, sir? Pero, well, kailangan nilang dikitan ng gusto. Itong si Kenneth Duremdes, who's playing very well, 33 points on 11 of 20 from yung kanyang field goal. So, more than 50% shooting from the perimeter from Captain Marvel, Kenneth Duremdes. Also getting a bunch of rebounds, 17 boards para kay Kenneth Duremdes. Pero ayan na siya, papasok na. He will start this fourth quarter para sa Senate.
Pag sila may bola, pumipito ka agad.
And again, timely hits from, like you mentioned earlier, no? Garcia, Basaysay.
And not your usual sources of points. Andaya has scored. He had that steal, remember? Just creating the crevice, the gap. 63-51 is where we will catapult from as we bring you to the final quarter of the day.
Well, pagka ganyang may mga contributions ka from other players na hindi expected, malaking bagay kasi nakakapagpahinga yung mga true scorers mo. In this case, natulad nila Kenneth Duremdes and Sam Marata, no?
Yes. The AFP and the MMDA, our winners earlier today. The MMDA coming from behind. Adriano's heave from outside does not work, and Duremdes struts into his front court. He will attack. His pass is read, and again, it's tapped away on the baseline.
Lucky break. They will keep that ball.
They were totally outscored, Jolly, in that last quarter.
Oo nga eh. Big third quarter para dito sa LGU. Off of layups from DeAndre and Adriano.
And a foul called against number 11, Azola.
Well, they really have guys assigned for big players like Kenneth Duremdes. Earlier, it was this malapad na pangangatawan itong si Legaspi. Kaya pinipilit makasabay dito kay Kenneth. Meron na naman bagong bantay siya na malaki din, number 11.
Si Arzola at Marata knocking in a 2.
They forgot about Sam that time. Talagang yung focus nila total was on Duremdes. Yung mga iba, nakakalimutan na nila.
Ayaw bumaba sa lower than 10 points. Now that's traveling.
Taking some extra steps. Wanting to do more than usual. Itong si Ervic Viandre that time. So,
our score is 65-51. The first minute going by us here. Senate, with a win, will move into the next round because of the win over the other. They will be tied with the LGU, but the win over the other room. Duremdes scoring again.
If Senate goes on to win this ball game, what a way to enter yung quarterfinals,
With still one more play date left, Position na lang ang ginagawa. In the meantime, 6 unanswered points, enough to give them a better lead. Back in a moment. Boy, I've never seen them so happy today. In all the days of the tournament. Alam mo, when you're leading and you manage to keep the other team at bay na nag-threaten at 10 points, you have a reason to be happy. In the meantime, there's a foul.
Well, you have lots of time to come back. That's 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Pero pagka ganito, tinitingnan ko na yung demeanor ng isang team. If I think they're going to be able to come back. Kasi yung iba nalalambot na, pag mga ganun, pag ma-shot, pag over 15 yung kalamangan, then pagka ganun, it's impossible. Pero it seems that Tito has other ideas.
Over na to Arzola. Arzola looking for the ball. Arzola goes up and will shoot Charities. Most likely. Is it Garcia with a foul? Or is
I think it's Saldi.
Son Garcia. Garcia's gone for the night.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because definitely not kasi Saldi just went up vertically,
So yung isang tinawagan.
Yes.
So samantala si Arzola is in the free throw box. 69-51. Stays the same. Ball is in the hands of Marata. You know, you're absolutely correct. The sandwich spread was spread so nicely, actually, and it's still a lot of time. The Senate has managed to weather a crisis, and Arzola with a foul again.
Nice balanced lineup. Of course, they've seen better days, Kenneth and Zaldi. Pero Zaldi is your legit center, giving his team Senate very nice minutes. Nothing got timely rebounds, blocks. Kenneth naman talagang doing what he does best, which is scoring talaga.
Duremdes zips it over to Andaye straight. Almost had it, but just a little short. Marata says, let's use some clock. We're ahead. Duremdes against the hand. That's a good matchup using the other hand.
Kenneth Duremdes of old. Yun ang mga patented Duremdes moves,
In the meantime, Adriana, his old patented move as well. And it's quickly slides down to 18. But suddenly, the fire of the rally has been snuffed out, Jolly.
Oo. Ang nanlambot ito. Pero threatening Senate kanina, bumaba na ng 10 yan, Hindi lang nila mabasag. Hindi naging siyam yata.
Hindi.
So, hindi nila mabasag yung double-digit mark lang na. Hindi nababa ng single digit.
Relubit tries to snap it back in. And it won't go to the Senate this time around.
I'm watching Saudi a little bit. Parang has a little bit of a limp na. Pero
Medyo iniinda na niya. Alejandre. No. And Relubit taps it to Dorendes.
winded na si partner natin.
Si Zalford.
Papapalit na yan.
Hindi na maitakbo eh. Tingnan ni Lino kung kailangan na niya pumasok o si Warrington ipapasok niya.
This is through years and years of playing in the pro league. Wear and tear. Tulad ng sinabi mo. Ubus na ang legs ni Saldi.
And his legs have done their job here today.
Actually.
73-53 as time continues to tick away. 6 minutes and 6 remaining. Boy, this is an important win for the Senate. It's an impending one. Sousa will crank up a 3. He's not there as far as the 3 is concerned. Ang layo pa, no? Pero parang natalo na ang LGU bigla.
Oo. Yung sinasabi natin, sakto yung description mo, parang snuffed out, parang yung lakas ng LGU, parang nawala eh.
Ito na, mahirap kalaban ng mga dating pro pagka game management na involved. Dorendes pushes that one up. Here comes Alejandre. Andaya says, can I try? No, he won't even try. And Andaya was hurt. Andaya got tagged. He got nipped by an errant elbow most likely.
We're like a runaway train. Is this 6'2", about 185 pounds. This Ervic Viandre, mahirap tumayo sa harap niya, dahil mabilis tumakbo na may size. I think Garcia tried to stand in his path. Ayun na nga, elbow.
Yeah, he got hit by an errant elbow of the flying Viandre actually.
Mahirap. It's not a joke to stand in front of these big guys, May speed pa kasi nakasama yan. So mahirap talaga. It's not a joke. So yun. He got clipped by the Viandre elbow. Inadvertent naman, just protecting the ball.
Jinggoy Estrada is back on the court. Has a basket already. Warrington also back. But Zalford is still there.
We're just loving this Zalford nickname.
Ayaw paliwanag ni Magsano.
Basta lang daw. Basta.
Basta. Ang sabi ni Magsano, from time immemorial, it has always been Zalford. Ayun.
Ayun nga. Sa pool.
Yun.
Pero pinoprotect niya lang naman
yun. Yung bola actually. Yung bola ang nag-brush eh. Ayun, natingnan. Di ba? Gather eh. Marata, no. Zalford.
Anyway, scorers like Ervic Viandre, they know what it is. You know what it takes when you attack the basket na ganyan. You really have to hold on to that ball kasi talagang tatapikin yan away from you. So talagang holding it tight yung bola, trying to move it around para makuha niya yung layup na yun. Successful siya, pero yun ang tinamaan na yung player ng Senate na si Garcia.
Relubit turning back the hands of time. 76-55. 21. This is the biggest lead. Foul si Marata. And he apologizes to Adriano. We're having music right after the basketball games are done.
KD. Parang KD.
Ang malamang na best.
Pa ng palaisipan. Ikaw naman, sino na nag-30 points dyan?
Ikaw na. Sino lang ba ang score ng 30 points yan? Kaya mo si Codiñera, nag-iisip na nasasabihin mamaya. Alejandre. Bahala na si Jerry at si Ryan mag-breakdown and going into the next round kasi team standings na ang involved. Allah!
Si Francis naman gusto pa habulin si Senador.
Sorry sir, Senador. Mr. Mayor, all of the above. Adriano short. Foul on Dorendes as he fouled the arm of Alejandre. Si Jinggoy, niloko ko kanina. Sanay ka kasi sa alas 2 ng umaga nag-shoot sa Star Olympics.
Nakikita ko rin siya noon sa
Maga, no?
Star Olympic.
Sanay kami nun, madaling araw ang basketball.
Inaabot ng ganung
Pero
oras
alam mo,
yung mga
no?
laro no?
Nowadays, no, because of the call center phenomenon, ano, meron na rin 24-hour basketball courts, ha? Oo, ako nagbibiro. Alam ko, France Pumarin has won, eh. Isipin mo yung mga call center.
Healthy pa kaya sa katawan maglaro ng alas 12 ng
no
gabi?
idea.
Sa bagay, kung yung body clock mo, tulog ka maghapon, baka nasanay ka na sa gano'n, ano?
Call center is one of our biggest dollar earners. And in the meantime, a violation underneath, a foul most likely. Foul on 29. Lopez, Sander Ligaspi rather.
Well, given how these players are playing, pwede na natin i-reward ito. As early as now, we can reward this to the Senate team. No? We are waiting for this final score.
In the meantime, yes, Viandre busting out. Well, still has played a really good game, no? But he needed help, Jolly, huh?
Service Kuya 23 big points para sa kanya. Pero parang makakuha dahil nakikita natin trading baskets.
Alam mo, pagka itong Senate, they get their game down pat and they're complete most of the time, they could figure prominently in the next round, huh? That's the possibility, given the way things are. Boy, they're playing against the AFP most likely until things change, huh?
Well, you know what they say, Seth, pagka, kumbaga, parang sa NBA, playoff basketball na everything is out the window. You can be the last seed team against the number 1 team. Pero, you can throw all those numbers out the window. 0-0 yan. Dahil everybody turns it a notch higher, 2 or even 3 notches higher yung iba. Evident dun sa mga NBA first round. 1 against 8 na yan, di ba? Giving the number 1 seeds scares. So everything is back to 0 pagka ganyan.
Gusto ko makita one day yung number 8. Go very, very deep. Yung almost mag-champion. Kahit na, di ba? Yan ang masaya sa NBA. 300 knocks in the first and it is now 78-62. Misses the second and Durendes taps it away from Durendes. 300 attacks.
Wow.
What a shot. But no. And the rebound. Who is picking himself up? 300.
Viandre accidentally hit itong si Francis Zamora. He was sandwiched by Zamora and the number 17 Endaya of Senate. Kaya tumumba siya, no?
Endaya shooting free throws. Endaya. Endaya, tatlo nakababa na. Si Jingo iniwan nila doon. Endaya better score this.
DC sa East, sa 15. Ay, ano ba yan?
79-62.
na pala.
7. Ynares, shake and bake. Left-handed stab. Yes, nice.
That was in the face of the former former PBA center, Zaldi Relubit.
And the lead is down to 15.
Mathematically,
unless swerte yan talaga sa 3 itong pero hindi tama si Mayor Tupas kanina hindi talaga pumapasok yung 3 nila. Actually, hindi na set up yung 3-point shots nila. Marata on the free throw line. And even Marata has been a contributor.
Samuel Tata Marata.
This is 17, 16 for now. That rattles out.
This is East, yes.
300 gallops, accelerates. That's the way to defend against him. Block his path. Die in the process.
Well, again, for this LGU team, they're half-court game. They're 3-point shots. They have 3-point shooters. Mayor Tupas is there to provide some 3-pointers. Kiko and Viandre can hit some. Pero, yes, okay, they have a half-court game. But again, not their strength. They really flourish sa open court. Napakalaking bagay kasi itong si Ervic and Kiko. They have good size. Kiko's about 6'1", Ervic's about 6'2". Run the floor very well. Finish fast breaks great. pag hindi nila nagagawa yun, it's hard. And they cannot rely on their half-court game, which 3-pointers and jump shots.
Yeah.
Nakita natin ngayon, very evident, unsuccessful sila, bad perimeter shooting. That's why very much in the driver's seat itong Senate defenders.
Si Kenneth, no, the mga competitor is still thinking of that last foul called on him. Such the game still it's still his playground, you know.
Up by 15 ka na, no? Papunta ka na sa 2-minute mark, pero talagang may pagka-perfectionist na mga ganyan.
Mawala yung mawala yung competitive spirit. Here's Zamora. Will he fire a 3-point shot later? I don't know. Here's Adriano. Adriano thinking basket. You know where he's going. But it won't work. As Lubid secures the rebound. And he says, anybody who is known as a point guard? Here's Jinggoy. Jinggoy tries to track it down. Behind the back pass to Durendes. He'll put on a show. Shot clock at 4. He's unaware. Double yun, ha? Marata.
Right at the buzzer. I'm not sure if that's going to be an assist for Senator Jinggoy. Kasi si Tata took one more dribble.
Dapat one continuous motion. 83-65, last 2 minutes. Brought to you by Glorious Blend, a taste of heaven. At least Real Lubit is still standing. So is Jinggoy, who has this really bum knee. And Bihandre will just post in for another basket.
20 plus na rin ito si Ervic. Sorry, 33 points for Ervic Bihandre.
Naman dito, gumawa na 50 minsan yan dito.
Kanina describe mo si Bihandre. Galloping talagang, that's the exact description. Medyo parang kabayo din siya. Ang bilis tumakbo.
2 free throws for
Salford, double digits na yata ang kanyang...
sige nga, ilang points?
Sorry, 8 boards pa lamang ang Salford. Not a lot of points. Make up 4 points for Zaldi Riribit. Pero yun yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, yung presence di ba?
Pero siguro bionic man na siya talaga kung nag-triple-double niya. Kasi from an injured, pero yung Senado na yan ko lang nakitang masaya talaga sila. It's a clear win, no question about this one. 84-69, a minute 23 remain. Behind simply just going straight to the basket.
Yes, I'm intrigued by the average scoring clip of Ervic Bihandre. I think he rarely scores below 20. Always at the 20 plus, 30 plus mark.
You can only imagine how much farther the LGU would have gone if they had Bihandre. He has also quite an impossible schedule on Sunday, I guess.
Yes. Gonna see some free throws from Senator Jinggoy. Let's hope he makes... that's way short.
Uwi na tayo? No, niloloko siya ni Hili. Gaspi. Ay, hindi. Aim niya mabuti yan. Wala. Zamora picks up the rebound. Tagal na rin wala laro to si Jinggoy. Here's 2 pass with a 3. No, it's not there. And Real Lubit is bumped.
Si Mayor Ben on a given night can hit about 2 or 3 pointers din.
On the run pa yan, ha?
Meron yan
Inbound? No foul. Tsaka may magical moments din yan. Tomas makes it an 11-point game. Pinatay. Number 8.
That's gonna be free throw.
Yeah. For Rodelio Da Sil.
2 free throws for Rodelio Da Sil.
Okay, we check that. It's Rodelio Da Sil. First free throw, no. Hindi biro to, pero medyo safe na yan. 11.
Wala tayong
58 seconds.
Minuto, no?
Wala naman pumapasok na tres yung... Uy, katulong pa yan. Bihandre, foul baiting. And he gets a layup instead.
He's just automatic pag mga layups na ganito. Si Ervic Leandre. Good foul. I'm unsure why. Because that's gonna be free throws pa para dito kay Endaya.
Well, sometimes they want to check the score sheet and did I do anything? Did I commit a foul?
Kahit pa paano,
Did I get a
may numero ka
rebound?
doon
May
sa
numero.
line.
Huwag lang 0-0-0, di ba?
Kahit
Human
pa paano.
nature, di ba? And Daya contributing, but I like the total effort of the Senate. They got everybody participating, rebounding, scoring, especially from not the usual suspects, so to speak.
Big win para dito sa Senate, ano?
Zamora 3. Pampasayaw, 86-78, baba sa 8. Ynares with the 4th foul. Here's Zamora 3 for the record. Patrol, I am fit, I am it. Yes, you are it. Pascal makes the first. Nakauna kasi itong Senado.
Catapulting themselves into the quarterfinals.
Oo.
Baka mga kalaban nila dito yung AFP.
Ako AFP ang most likely Kasi
pero pareho pa sila ng Malacanang. We have to check the numbers of that, ano? Kasi nanalo
5-3
sila.
slip. 5-3.
Sorry, natalo ang Malacanang. So 5-3 parehas ng AFP. We have to check the numbers for that. Ano? Kung sino ang talagang nasa numbers.
If over the other ang principal, nanalo ang Malacanang sa AFP.
Oo.
Diba?
Tama. So Malacanang will be at the 3 spot.
So malamang AFP versus Senate, Malacanang versus Mandaluyong. MMDA.
Correct.
Mandaluyong. Anong connection ng Mandaluyong? Tira mo na, Jinggoy, para masaya.
Patay mo.
Paligaya sana. And we're done. And I don't think that will count. So, a march into the next round, most likely for the Senate. And the LGUs, well, they tried but couldn't catch up. And we had a good time just following the game.
Yep.
Our games today. We will follow this order, Jolly. Well, it was all Senate here in this game.
Yes, which was unexpected because I really thought that LGU makakasabay talaga dito because I saw itong mga malalakas mag-fast break na again, no? The Adriano and the Ervic Leandre. And hindi ko akalain na ganito matatapos to na talagang a very convincing win by the Senate. Pero ito, Kenneth Duremdes happened to them. That's what happened dito sa laro nito.
Okay, and if Jerry is ready, she is with Captain Marbel. Go!
Yes, kasama ko ngayon ang ating best player of the game, si Captain Marbel Kenneth Duremdes. First of all, congratulations po for winning this, no? Ano sa tingin ninyo yung nagpanalo sa larong ito?
Unang-una sa lahat, pasasalamatan po namin yung sumusuporta ng buong UNTV sa supporters ng Senate Defenders. And I think yung key dito yung lahat nagkaroon ng confidence to step up. Nagkaroon sila ng kumpiyansa every time na meron akong double, and every time na they're open, they're making the shot. So, yun ang malaking tulong na naibigay nila sa team and malaking adjustments namin.
Personally naman, what adjustments did you have to make to ensure this win?
Defensively kasi, we focused on their gunner, and that's Kiko Adriano. Instructions namin sa mga players, sakripisyo lang ng denial and limit lang yung mga touches ni Kiko and it works. And yun naman, nung second half, sila naman ang nag-adjust. Ako naman yung ginawa nila ng ganun, nilimit na yung touches ko, nilimit na lang yung attempts ko. And that's why nagkaroon sila ng breaks, runs, and dumikit yung score. So bumawi sila second half. Good thing about it is nakaipon na kami ng lamang. Baga may puhunan na ng first half. So medyo napagod sila ng fourth quarter kahabol. But still, it's a total team effort for us.
Meron ba kayong gustong batiin?
Binabati ko lahat ng mga, of course, sa mga supporters ng UNTV. Sa lahat pong nanunod sa inyo, sa mga kabaybahayan. And salamat po sa mga prayers and yung sumusuporta na rin po ng Senate Defenders. Salamat po at nakausad po kami sa next round and hoping na gaganda po ang laro namin. Lahat po na itong mga laro na ito ng UNTV para po sa inyo.
Ayan, maraming salamat Captain Barbel Kenneth Duremdes. Back to you, Ryan and Coach Jerry.
Alright, congratulations sa'yo. Idol, Captain Marbel. Ayan, and Jerry,
Grabe
thank you
ang
so
laro.
much. Grabe, Coach, no?
Galit na galit, hinapit. Talagang
Oo.
diniin hanggang sa dulo.
Tama, trinabaho
Kenneth.
talaga ni Coach Kenneth Duremdes.
Grabe.
Ayan.
37 points, 21 rebounds,
Ayan.
and
Ano,
5 assists.
Ang lupit, di ba? Ang score natin is 87-78. Grabe. Coach, hindi natin na-expect na ganito ang ipapakita ng Senate Defenders kasi yung mga previous games nila, hindi ganito kalayo ang kanilang kalamangan. Mostly na tatatalo sila dun sa mga ibang mga competitors nila.
Taking on what Coach Kenneth said, sabi they started strong para nakapondo sila. Talagang he started aggressively sa offense. Talagang 20 points kagad
That's right.
first half. So ang laking binigay nun dahil nung bandang huli mas meron silang chance na iikot ang bola kasi alam ililimit din yung touches.
And of course, si Tata Marata then made a couple of 3 points.
Yes, nakatatlo si Tata and he had some perimeter baskets din. Malaki din tulong si Tata, Saldi and si Tan.
And of course, saka din Coach, may dagdag po dun sa sinasabi niyo po din kanina, napansin din natin yung performance ni ginawa ni Andaya.
Yes, nakatulong din. Ang daming dami ring sumuport talaga mga unsung heroes na Senate.
At hindi rin Coach nagpahuli. Si Senator Jinggoy Estrada na miss-score din.
Nakashoot din siya kanina underneath the basket kahit na medyo this is his first game.
That's right. And of course, siyempre, salute din natin ang LGU Vanguards with their best performance. Even though natalo sila ngayon, they did their best. They showed everyone a wonderful game. Yun, we salute the LGU Vanguards. And of course, si Vice Mayor Zamora dahil nagkaroon siya ng cut.
It's a gallant act. Hindi niya talaga iniwan yung team niya, Vice Mayor Zamora.
Tinuloy pa rin yan. That's right, Coach. And with the 3 big games na natunghayan natin today, silipin natin ang ating team standings. Alright, leading pa rin po ang PNP with a very clean record with 7 wins and 0 losses.
And Judiciary naman, they're still in second place with 6 wins and 1 loss.
And AFP is on the third with 5 wins and 3 losses.
Same goes with Malacanang with 5 wins and 3 losses.
And sobrang bilis na MMDA Black Wolves, they have 4 wins and they have 3 losses.
Ang Senate naman, 3 wins and 5 losses.
And the LGU Vanguards na mamimiss natin na they have 3 wins and 5 losses.
And ang HOR with 1 win and 6 losses.
And they have another game last week, Coach, na abangan ng ating mga kasambahay. At abangan niya next Sunday dahil magsisimula po tayo ng ating games 12 noon. Dahil from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. ay matutunghayan natin ang last day ng ating second round ng eliminations.
Yes, Ryan. At sa last day ng eliminations, ang maglalaban sa first game, ang HOR Solons kontra MMDA Black Wolves.
That's right, Coach. At magkaharap naman sa second game, ang mga kupunang nagtuos para sa kampiyonato ng UNTV Cup Season 1. Ito, mabigat to, Coach. Ang defending champion Judiciary Magus laban sa runner-up na PNP Responders.
Bawi ito.
Bawi ito.
At pagsapit naman ng 3 p.m. Ray, ang Sunday pa din ay tutunghayan natin ang first game day ng ating quarterfinals. Kaya abangan nating lahat ngayong darating na linggo.
Are you excited, Coach?
Yes, of course, PNP. Parang ano din yan
Iba no?
Baka babawi, we'll see kung hanggang saan na.
That's right. At kasabay pa rin po ng ating games, muli naming inaanyayahan po ang ating mga kasambahay sa UNTV Action Center kung saan pwede po kayong dumulog ng inyong mga inquiries or yung mga concerns po ninyo. Diyan po yan. Every Sunday, nandyan lang po sila sa labas. Pwede nyo po silang puntahan.
Alright, kaya watch us again next week for another round of hardcourt action with the heart of public service here on UNTV Cup. This is Coach Jericho Daniel Razon signing off.
Alright, of course, happy birthday to, of course, Lito ang ating FD! Hi there, Lito. Where are you?
Sir,
are you in
Lito.
the house? You're gone already? Happy birthday sa'yo. Ayan, Lito. Happy birthday and of course kay Renny and kay Maya. Mamaya magpapakik kayo at magpapapizza kayo. Hindi namin kalilimutan yan. Alright, see you all next Sunday. God willing, dito lang sa only basketball tournament for a charitable cause ang on TV, ang UNTV Cup. Sa ngalan po ng ating mga courtside reporters, of course, Jerry Alcantara, our commentators, Sir Sarmenta and Jolly Escobar and Chico Reyes and the men and women behind the UNTV Cup. Dito po lahat. Ayan po sila. Ayan, maraming salamat po sa inyo mga ka-sports. And this is Ryan Ramos saying good evening, good night, and goodbye. Coach, thank you. All right.